What's good, YouTube? Slender Revolution X here, coming to you guys today with a deck that I've been playing around on DN all evening, and I've just been trolling the crap out of people, and that is Dark Worlds. And the reason that I've been playing this deck, I've won 4 straight matches so far, played a couple Pendulum decks, things like that, and the whole reason I decided to play this was the viruses, Deck Devastation Virus and Eradicator Epidemic Virus. Now, Eradicator Epidemic Virus in particular, I've been talking between my peers and everything, and we've kind of thought this might be a card that, could seriously change the meta. It could win you a lot of games that necessarily a type of deck wouldn't win all the time. Even if you play Pepe Mirror and you run this in Pepe deck and somehow pull it off, or even Cosmo, whatever. This card destroys any Pendulum-based deck. And I decided to go ahead and run with a deck that pulls this card off very efficiently. And it's not a huge neg for you playing this card. So I really enjoy that, and that's the whole reason I decided to do this. People have been livid with me online, but without further ado, let's get into deck profile. We got your basic Dark World lineup. We have 2 Beige, 3 Brow, 3 Grapha, 2 Snow, 2 Silva, 3 Snow. For my own little twist on it, I decided to go ahead and play BLS, 2 Effect Veiler, and 2 Fabled Raven. Fabled Raven allows for big synchro plays, and if you pull its effect off right, you can gain a lot of advantage from it. If you discard the correct Dark World monsters, and then you get to go into big synchro plays and things like that. It's just an interesting twist on an old deck, and it's worked out fairly well so far. We also have 3 Dark World Deerlings, 3 Drag Down in the Grave. This is another reason that I wanted to run this deck. Drag Down in the Grave can really stop your opponent's plays before they even start. And between this and Mind Crush, you can create a lot of advantage on your own by just playing these cards. We have 1 Foolish Burial to get those graphics in the graveyard, 2 Gateway to the Dark World. It's just a good chainable card. Used on the end phase, bounce the monster. It's a quick play spell. I like it a little more than Call the Haunted in this deck, mainly because it's searchable. We have 3 MSTs. In a slower deck like this, you need to be able to break up pendulum scales. There we go. And 3 MST is the most efficient way to do it. And obviously 3 Gates of the Dark World. This is just pretty standard in any Dark World deck. And on the traps, we have the 2 Viruses, 3 Mind Crush, which are really strong. I also like this deck because it's able to run the Floodgates Skill Drain, and very effectively as well. And then last but not least, we have Vanity's Emptiness. Onto the extra deck, we have Black Rose Dragon, Crimson Blader, Goya Guardian, Star Eater, and Starter Spark. Those are the synchros. Just wanted to get a small variety of synchro plays that I could have with Fabled Raven, and I really like this so far. And I kind of built this extra deck for the cards that I had available in my card pool, so that's the reason that there's not like an Omega in there. Onto the Exceeds, we have Castel, Rhapsody, Key Beetle, and 101 for the 4s. For the 5s, just in case you have that Silva play, we have Wind-Up Zenmayo. Just a really good card in my opinion. And then we have Divine Dragon Felgrand as your 8, Heretic Sun, 8, 8, 8, and Zombie Stein. This is just a great deck that can use Zombie Stein really well, and he's just a huge beater. And it's just a really, really good card. So I wouldn't pay too much mind to the side deck. I just wanted to, focus on some cards that also could work well in this deck. And if you're looking for something that isn't meta to play during this format, I don't think Dark World's a bad choice. And one of the reasons is it can run effectively Dark Small, which is essentially running DD Crow, that you can gain advantage off as well if you discard Dark World cards. And if you're feeling really, really bold, you can run that Crush card with that Cerulea engine. I wouldn't suggest it, but it's always an option. Cerulea has kind of been, like the ugly, stepbrother of Dark World ever since they've come out, just because it's such an odd mechanic, and giving your opponent a monster generally isn't a good thing. But other than that, the deck's working really, really well. If you guys like the video and like what you see, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to see some dual videos, I would make sure to give it that thumbs up. Leave something in the comment section below saying, hey, I really like what you got going on there, Slendy. Let's see some dual videos of it. And as always, if you guys have any, suggestions or ways to make this deck better, please also leave those in the comment section below. I'm really enjoying this deck, and I'd like to improve on it as well. And of course, as always, guys, remember to subscribe to join the revolution today. This is Slender Revolution X signing out, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.